everybody, it's Denny at Montana Lane Outdoors. This is getting ready to start some summer scouting here and get prepped and get some cameras out and get ready to chase some of the bucks like you see behind me here. As it's been doing a lot here in Pennsylvania this spring and summer, it's been raining like crazy. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time and try to recap my 2019 spring turkey season here in PA. So the season started off really good. We're seeing a lot of birds. The piece of property that I hunt had two different sets of birds. One out in the fields that were making their way through every day, and there were a couple gobblers there. And then there was a group within the woods that I always seem to be able to get into and get going with. So I started off the season on April 27th, opening day. Decided to go into the woods. It's a little easier to get in and get set up than out in the field because of the cover and everywhere I have to go. So got in, wasn't quite sure where they're at, so I stayed on this little farm lane that's there, and got myself set up in the morning, and as you'll see, got into some birds early and had an exciting morning hunt. It's April 27th, Saturday, opening morning of PA turkey season. About 8:30, 8:45, something like that. Had a really good morning this morning. Saw lots of deer, lots of turkeys, got set up, had turkeys all above me, all around me. Had turkeys gobbling in the field up over my shoulder. I knew they were back there, but they're really hard to get to and to hunt. There's another flock in front of me out here to the east. I was trying to go after. Could hear them gobbling, could see them all over. They all flew the opposite direction. Had two hens fly down right over top me, land in the tree above me, hang out there for a couple minutes, and then get onto the path behind me. I've moved a couple times, tried some different calling. I just had a real nice buck come down over the hill, walk by me about 5 yards. Got some nice video of him. So I'm hoping to catch up with him in the fall, but gonna give a little bit more here this morning, and then I think wrap it up and get back at it this week. Now we're going to take a look at my second hunt of the season. It's Tuesday, April 30th. I've decided to take a little bit of time right before work and see if I get on those same birds that I was on Saturday. And as you saw in the last clip, the two hens flew down to me in the bottom, but the gobbler stayed up top. So I thought I'm going to go in, get set up above them, come around the top of that ridge, and see if I could come in the other way. I've got about 200 yards until I hit some posted property, so I can kind of work my way around and get in that way. So as you'll see here, I got myself set up early. The birds were gobbling as soon as I got out of the truck in the dark, so I had to take some time to get up in there. And by the time I snuck around, I really couldn't get any decoys out that morning, so I just got myself set up in there. And you'll see here, it didn't take too long before I was right into the action. I got some really good video of the one gobbler up on the roost in front of me, and let's just see how that hunt unfolded. So it's Tuesday, April 30th. Had some time before work. I decided to get out here this morning and try to get a turkey. Got myself set up above those birds that I talked to Saturday morning that flew away from me. Got in here, got on my truck at 5:30 and they were already gobbling. Snuck up around, got all set up. Got some really good footage of a really good longbeard up on a branch here, probably 75 yards in front of me. Just strutting and gobbling. I bet they gobbled 200-300 times this morning. There were two really good birds in there. I could see both of them strutting on the limbs, gobbling all morning. They flew down. I got into a battle with a hen, cackling and cutting and everything, going back and forth. She landed out in front of me. Eventually brought the gobbler right in front of me, and unfortunately somehow I missed. I have no idea what I did. I saw when I looked back at the video, I hit a big limb in front of me, but I really didn't think that was there. I actually waited a little bit because I watched him fly off up over the hill, and he roosted, and I was afraid that that was the other bird, and I didn't want to start calling again and try to get him in, so I thought they all cleared out, and here they were all still down there. I just busted all of them out of there, so gonna guess call it a day here, get back, get some work done, and then be back at it later this week. I got another set of big gobblers on the same farm, just a few hundred yards away. I've been seeing most nights, so I'm going to give these birds a break and try to go after them here later in the week. So that's day 2 of Pennsylvania turkey season. Turkeys 2, Benny nothing. You see, that one didn't quite work out like we had hoped to. I got the birds right in there. The self-filming, trying to get situated on the gun. I had a hen behind me making some noise. I'm pretty sure she picked me off the last time that I moved the camera and started to cluck back there. So that bird come up out of, he was kind of in a half strut. I'm not even sure. He almost looked like he was mating that one hen that was there if you go back and look at that footage. And so I think I just rushed a shot. Should have given a little bit more time to come out in front of me there, and I think it would have worked out a little bit differently. But so here we are. It's now May 4th, the following Saturday. Talked my dad into coming out and setting up with me, and went back up to that same ridge top, snuck around, same deal. As soon as we got out of the truck, the birds were gobbling. They probably gobbled more this morning than they did the previous morning. And you'll see we were right in the action for a little bit here, but you know, just didn't quite work out the way we had hoped to that morning. So it's Saturday, May 4th. I'm out of here, back on that same ridge where I missed that turkey on Tuesday. Brought my dad out with me, and came back up as we were walking up the road. We could already hear them gobbling, so they were back in the same spot. One gobbler's back in that same tree that I got the video of Tuesday. And the other couple were off to the east a little bit, on the next ridge over. They gobbled all morning again, got some calling with the hens, and ended up flying off on the other ridge and out that field. So we're going to go get set up another way around, see if we can catch them coming back the other way. So you can see I've had a lot of really good hunts here. 3 hunts, been into the birds every time, got set up underneath those gobblers each time. You know, and just getting there, I keep working it. We're now about a week later. It's May 11th. It's the Saturday. Woods are really starting to get green and thicken up here. As soon as I got out of the car, I could hear them up there gobbling again. And as I snuck up on that ridge top, I had one start gobbling a little further up to the power line, so I couldn't quite get up where I wanted. So I put the decoys out, I got myself set up, and I realized that I had 2 birds there. I had one to my left and one to my right. The one thing this morning though was I didn't hear any hens. So first morning I did not hear a hen as I was up there in the woods. So starting to think, all right, maybe they're separated a little bit. Maybe I can work something out here this morning. It didn't take long before I got to the action, and we'll let you see how this hunt plays out. Alright, so it's Saturday, May 11th. It's the third Saturday of the Pennsylvania turkey season, and I am just at a total loss for words this season. 104 times I've been in the middle of these birds every single time. First Tuesday of the season, called one in, missed one. This morning got out here, gobbling like crazy in my truck, snuck up here in the dark, got in the middle of 3 of them. Had one right to my left, gobbling like crazy. Had 2 to my right. I had 2 bucks come up the hill and start feeding in and getting all nervous, stomping around, trying to figure out where the decoys are. They picked me off. They were about 5 yards away. At the same time, the one gobbler on my right flew down, hit the ground, gobbling like crazy, come right up behind my decoys. Took my time, put the bead on, shot, and missed. I have no idea what the hell I did. It's just been a frustrating season. I think I gotta get out to the range and check this gun and see what's going on, because it doesn't make any sense. I have 2 birds within 25 yards twice this season, missing both. I don't know what's going on, but it's only 20 after 6. So I think I'm gonna move down over the hill a little bit where it gets a little bit open and just set up and see if maybe I can call one of these birds back into my location. So I don't know. It's been a rough PA season for me this year for sure. Nobody to blame but myself though. Alright, wish me luck the rest of the way. Another swing and a miss. 2 really good opportunities this year on 2 really good birds, and I'm not quite sure what happened. Just no excuses here. You know, just I don't know if I rushed a shot again. The whole self-filming thing is really tough. Trying to get on that bird. As you can see in the video, he is out there in full strut to the right of the decoys. Unfortunately, the camera, the way I'm sitting, the tripod and the camera right over top of my right leg, so I can work the camera with very minimal movement, and I can't swing the gun over there. So I had to kind of wait for him to get around. He went back behind the decoys, and by the time he popped out, I had those 2 deer to my left, and just, you know, it was a really tough situation there. But again, no excuses. Should have taken either one of those birds this year. So fortunately, that's kind of how my season wrapped up. You'll see I did hunt one more time the last Friday of the season. Had a couple hens come in. The gobblers were up ahead of me, but just would never come down into there. So overall, it was a pretty good season. Wrapped up pretty well, but I'll let you watch this last hunt, and then we'll wrap it up. Friday of the season. It's been a really interesting season, to say the least. Hunted 5 times, probably 20 some hours. I've seen more turkeys, I've had more opportunities. I've missed 2 different gobblers on the same ridge top. Got in here this morning, got all set up, didn't really have high hopes. And heard one gobble probably 100 yards away. So I kind of settled in and started calling. Had him gobble every once in a while, heard a second one up there. Wasn't super vocal, but enough to let me know what was going on. And about 5 after 6, I had a hen fly down from my right. There's not even much room between me and a pretty big road. She flew down, landed within 10 yards of me. I think I got some pretty good video of her. I had to get the camera turned on and focused. She walked all around the decoys, making noise, trying to figure out what was going on. Not nervous, not anything. Had a second hen fly down from my left that I'd never heard on my own. She worked her way up over the ridge, and I had 2 deer come in and start getting real nervous and stomping and looking back behind them where I was actually expecting the gobblers to come from. And the one hen took off. She flew back. The other ones kept making noise. The birds were up there gobbling on the ground. There's a right of way. It's posted property that I think they're up there strutting on. That's pretty much it. The hen to my left worked her way down over the back. I could hear her clucking and yelping on the way. I've been here another 45 minutes or so. It's been pretty quiet. Tried some occasional calling, but yeah, I mean it's been a good season. I don't know what to say other than I just really blew it this year. Had the opportunities. I've seen the birds. I've gotten some really good footage. It's the first year that I'm really traveling with the camera and trying to film my own hunts, and I think that's caused me some problems, some movement, trying to get the turkeys in the viewfinder. So I'm going to move up just a little bit here, I think, a little bit more open on top of this ridge. Set up for a little bit and see if there's a gobbler that ever come back. So, but for now, I think that's the end of my 2019 PA turkey season. We'll see if anything happens here in the next few minutes. Had a pretty eventful 2019 spring turkey season here in Pennsylvania. Got on a lot of birds. Took a lot of time out in the woods. Got to see some good deer. A lot of good turkeys. Had some really good opportunities. It didn't quite pan out like I'd hoped to. So, you know, now we're gonna wrap this up and get ready for some deer season. Start to check trail cameras, get some stands set up and trimmed out and moved up. But be sure to stay tuned for some videos this summer as we do some summer scouting, start to do some self-filming tips. It's been a couple years here of filming, so starting to learn some things and try to share those with you as I go through them this summer. So until next time, good luck. Be sure to subscribe to our Instagram and YouTube channels and Facebook page, and you know, follow along as we capture our adventures here in Western Pennsylvania.